Welcome back to Fickle Farms. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. We've got a lot of work to get done today before the month closes. We've got to get some grass seed in the backfield, and there's been another small field that's come on the market that I've been eyeing that I think could be a good addition to our small property here. So I'm going to take a look at that as well. Off screen, I've already purchased a cheap case seeder with some seed and fertilizer. I also purchased a front loader. So I think with that said, let's dive right into this. We're off. Red grass seed, huh? Okay, sure. Why not? So we're going to go down here. Before I bought the farm, you might have noticed I did make some changes to it. In the spirit of the series, that this was an older farmer's property that I was buying. So one of those changes was this little access point down here. I like this better because it feels more realistic. Sorry, the trees are in your eyes there. Yeah, it just feels more realistic. So, all right, let's get on the field here, and we're off. Oh no. So the wise among you might have already noticed this. This field is already planted. Good Lord, I'm a moron. Yeah, it sure is. Growing and all. So, okay, well that was a total waste of time. Undo. So here's what we're going to do. Plan B. I'm going to drive this back. Look at that nice path. I was doing so good. Yeah, we need to lime and fertilize this. That's what we got to do. I'm also probably going to go ahead and just buy the soil maps at this point. Because I can. And I think that's a good idea. I surely do. And I'm pretty sure you have to, at least for precision farming, I'm almost positive you have to buy the soil maps in order to do the pH with the lime to get accurate readings. The nitrogen, as I said, I'm not going to mess around with that at this point. It's pretty much going to just max out on nitrogen, which is not going to be great for some crops. So that is going to be my penalty for, let's top this up. That is going to be my penalty for being an inexperienced farmer. Speaking of which, I am still dressed like my city yuppiness. I need to go change. All right, we are back. Much better. Yeah, it looks much more appropriate both for Alma, Missouri, and just for Farming Simulator in general. I need to buy one of these fertilizer spreaders. Yeah, let's do this. 20,700. Yeah, we're gonna lease it for $1,000. All right, let's go pick her up. Okay, I'm gonna back up here. We're gonna hook up to this thing. I do realize that I said, oh, that was terrible. I do realize I said that I was gonna purchase soil maps, and I have not done that. So I should probably do that before we buy a bunch of lime and fertilizer. Yeah, let's do that. What's this gonna cost us? $5,000. That's not bad, and I certainly think it's well worth it. So the question is, how are we doing? Yeah, it's going to need nitrogen, and I don't know. And I'm sure it's going to need. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me drive this thing. Let's drive this thing back. And then I think we can work on the pH for sure. I'm going to buy some lime. And I guess I'll buy some more fertilizer as well. Hey, look, we're back. Yeah, so let's get some lime put in this thing. Yeah, we're probably going to need I have a couple of fields. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Fill her on up. All right. Let's lower this. I'm going to drive a little further into the field. And go! Dope. Missed it. Meh. Close enough. I think I'm probably just going to leave it. Let's drive through this newly cultivated field, because that's always fun. Farming's hard work. It's a lot of back and forth, I tell you what. I'll be curious to see what happens. Oh, I'm tipping. How is that possible? It was fine earlier. Well, that's weird. It must just be because I was on enough of an upslope there. All right, here we go. Okay. And hopefully this will cover most of our lime needs for right now. There is one other small field that I wanted to take a look at, because I feel like we should have a couple of, a few fields. This is a decent size for barley, but let's go look real quick. It was this one here. It's already planted? What's it got? It's got wheat in it already. Ooh. What's the price on this? 62 grand. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Impulse buy. Alright. Let's go. Oh, it said land purchase 44,000. What was I looking at then? Reach me. I know you've been real down, but it'll be... Okay, well, that's done. Let's pop back over here to the farmyard. We need to swap out this lime for fertilizer and go work on that grass field. I think I'm going to leave the barley field for when we plant. So I'm going to fill this up, see if I can use up the rest of it. I can. And then I want force unload. There we go. Et voila. Okay, so I'd love to get to the point where I can get cows. I don't think I can do it yet, though. I really think I need to get my silage production up and going first. So I was just thinking that I should probably check the nitrogen here. See, it says it's perfect. Oh, sorry, pH value is perfect. Nitrogen is good. So this nitrogen that I put on over here, 140, 55 kilograms per hectare. 20, 140, 115. I don't know. 60, 75. I mean, the thing is it doesn't look like it needs a whole lot, to be completely frank. Again, I'm the city kid who doesn't know how to farm, so Leroy Jenkins it is. Right now, I know he hurt you and he made you cry. But don't you dare for a second forget. All right, let's check this, shall we? Let's come to a stop. I mean, it says perfect, 50 out of 50 kilograms. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how it would know to do that. Very strange. Well, I'm not going to argue. I don't think I did that other strip before I bought the the field map. Yeah, weird. Very, very weird. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else we need to get done today? Oh, it's ready to harvest. Okay, well that changes things a little. You can see I've clearly not thought this out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't panic. This is good. This is fine. Let's check the used market. I don't think it's changed because that's not the used market. Yeah, it has not changed because we haven't changed days yet. But we've got an interesting dilemma. We need a harvester. And the question is, no, I don't want that one. The question is, am I going to buy this outright or am I going to lease this? Yeah, I think this is it. So 28 grand for that. Do we buy it outright? I think we do. I think we're gonna get a lot of use out of it. I do have lease to own turned on. I think we do. I think we buy it. And then we need the header for it. There it is. Harvester header. It's not very big, but and then of course we're going to need a grain wagon then. We are getting set up. Let's go for the cheap gravity wagons. I got those in here. They're nice aesthetic as well with the extension. So it'll be 16.4 for 2 of them. All right, so let's get the gravity wagons down there. All right, off we go. Let's go do it.
Beautiful you are. Turn the page and just make up your mind. It's your life. Don't waste your time.
All right, let's park these here. Whoops. Stop. What do we got? Nitrogen's awful. 67% yield, expected yield. 89% yield potential. Here we are then, just coming around the corner. I think I'm going to get right into this field. No time like the present, right? All right, so I need to unfold this puppy. Let's see, got to get over to the right screen here. There we go. Unfold. Let's lower the header, get up here, and go.
It's all good. You know you're a real motivation. Big love is coming for you. Move on from a bad situation. Be strong. Break through. It's all good. Stand up, change the radio station. You're not done, it's just a bump in the road. You and me need to have a conversation. There's a future for you.
All right, and that is our first full tank. So I was thinking we're going to have to figure out what to do with the straw. I don't think I'm going to keep it for the cows, frankly. I just don't. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any use for slurry, and I believe that's what it produces when you give it to the cows. We're not going to be making TMR just to start. We're gonna stick with silage. So I don't think there's any reason to hold on to it, and frankly, because of our current cash position, I think we'd be better off selling it. Now the question is, do we bale it, or do I just pick it up with a forage wagon, which is what my plan is for the silage operation for the grass. So the farm has a fermenter on it already. So the plan was to basically use a silage wagon and just transport the grass directly to the fermenting silo to let it ferment. and then take it and feed it to the cows. So I'm going to put some thought into that while we finish up the rest of this field and make a decision. I might need to check the baler situation and see if I even have any low-cost balers accessible to me. And I don't know if I do. I don't remember. So, yeah. So let's finish this field up, and then we'll keep making some decisions. We don't have to make them all to this month either. So hopefully that'll help. All right. See you in a few.
We've been friends for a long, long time now. And I don't like to see you feel this way. But I swear in the moment things could work out even better. Turn the page and just make up your mind. It's your life. Don't waste your time. It's all good. You know you're a real motivation. Big love is coming for you. Move on from a bad situation. Be strong. Break through. It's all good. Stand up. Change the radio station. You're not done.
I think the plan is just to get these fields onto basically a spring planting schedule, at least to start. There's just more options in the spring, and while I do like the grains, they're kind of I enjoy harvesting them. Yeah, I just think that's going to be the best bet. It gives us the most options to keep the fields productive and working in the short term, which is really what we need. So, all right, so I'm gonna hustle this stuff back, and I will catch you back at the farmyard in a few minutes. So I'm gonna go park this in the barn, I think, and then hop back to the tractor and the grain that we left back there at the field. So I think, based on our cash position, I think I'm gonna hold on to that wheat and put it in our silos over there. Okay, let's get this done, and then maybe we'll work out the bale. Maybe we'll bale today, and then we'll lime and do all the field prep work next month in September. Okay, so while this slowly gravity feeds, I think let's look for that baler I was talking about. Here it is. It was this guy. Square baler, pre-2001. Heck yeah. Bale chute. I think what I want is the hay rack bale chute. That's what I want. Let's make this all green. Alright, so we're going to lease this. Good. I didn't have the store delivery set. So we're going to do that. And then what we're going to do... I really hope our poor little tractor can handle this. Actually, what was the... 50. No problem. We got plenty of headroom on that. And then I want a bale trailer. And there's a nice John Deere one that I got. Yeah, the hay wagon. Auto loading, no straps. Yep, that's what we want. Old logo, head rack, yes. And then let's do a nice weathered look, shall we? I dig it. No, I don't want to buy it. I want to lease it. Yeah. I'm going to drive over to the store, pick up the baler, and then take it to the field, and I will meet you there. Okay, we're back at our little field here. You can see the bale setup I've got here. It's a nice little setup. Let's not drive through the ditch here, Fick. Alright, let's do some baling, yeah? Let's see how this works.
Bump in the road. You and me need to have a conversation. There's a future for you. You can make it. Take a chance, we can't be wrong. One day you'll realize when you listen to this song.
And that's a wrap on baling. Okay, let me stop a second here, get this turned off, raised up. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to run this back I'm going to run this baler back, and then I'm going to take these square bales in and get them sold, I think. And I think that's going to be a great way to end the episode. Our very first day here in Alma, Missouri has been a great one. Let's see if we can figure out how to get this unloaded. This trailer has caused me problems. That was a terrible turn. Has caused me issues in the past, so let's see if we can do it. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. We got that. Yeah. Perfect. What do we get? Almost $2,700. Over $2,700. Well, that's fabulous. We even earned a little bit of money. So I think that's where we're going to leave off for today. I'm going to go back to the farmyard, tidy things up a little bit, and we will see you next month. I don't know what this guy's doing. Hello, good sir. How are you, fellow Missourian? Anyways, all right. Thanks again for joining us. If you can drop a like or a comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I don't. It's all gravy at this point. It's just fun to hang out with you. So come join me next time, and yeah, fick out.